Hi everyone. Hi. Hi. Oh my God, it's really nice to be talking to you after such a long time. Yeah, I I really can't remember the last time we talked. Um, we talked. When was that? Well, don't doesn't matter. It was a long time ago. Anyways, I'm here back. Zilda de Zilda, deusa da Conceição. A deusa Zilda da Conceição. Olha só, eu não tive tempo de pegar um copo, uma taça. I haven't had the time to get a glass. So I'm gonna drink from the bottle. Anyways, so today, today is Tuesday. Tuesday. I love Tuesdays. Yeah, I told you that, but because it's the planet Mars, something like that. So the planet of war, action. I think I'm sorry. Anyway, the planet of war action. So today I took action. I told this boy off at the school where I was. You know, it was so funny, but oh my goodness. I never told you guys, but I'm going to school. I'm back in school. And yeah, I just can't believe I'm just, finishing my schooling. Yes, I'm so anyways, so how have you been doing? How have you been doing on this Tuesday? Tuesday the 22nd. Guys, Tuesday, Mars Day, 22nd is a master number. Master number. Okay? So use this day. I know it's a little bit late now, but use this night, the rest you have got, to make the most of it. Yeah? Yeah? And be happy. Be happy. You remember, I told you before in my video that happy is a choice. Yeah, happiness is a choice. Happiness is a choice, people. We all can choose to be happy. Anyway, today, let me tell you, my teacher called me and the boy I had a conflict with, to talk, I never done that for a long time. I was like, I couldn't believe, but the last time I was bullied out of class, in a class by a boy, it was a long time ago. So I kind of, but then I told him how he make me feels, So, I don't know why boys bully girls. I thought boys bully boys, no girls. It's a little bit strange, anyway. So, anyway, guys. Anyway, guys, today I have got it's Tuesday. The planet of war, so it's a war. War, yeah, it's a war. Women, girls, come here close to me. Come. It's a flaming war. Yeah, men are ruining the show now. Men had been ruining the show for a long time now with the nonsense. So now I'm gonna give you three ways to know if you are loved by your guy or even your girl, okay? So let's go. Hey, that's for the homosexual as well. I shouldn't say homosexual. I should say GLBE. Yeah, GLBE. For you guys that like the same sex, whatever. This is for you as well. So let's go. Right. Three ways to know that someone loves you, still loves you. Let's go to light a cigarette. Let's go to light a cigarette. Okay, 3 ways how to know if someone loves you deeply. 3 ways. We all want to be loved. Don't lie to me. Don't come over here and say, I'm okay. No, we all want to be loved. We are creatures of love. We were made by a source that knows nothing but a love. So we are pure love in our core. And some of you lost your identity. You went lost. You went away. But we are love, pure love. We are energy, pure love. So, 3 ways. Three ways to know that he or she has got deep love for you. First, it is the least important, but it's a sign. He or she keeps coming back. They keep contacting you. They keep texting you. They might ignore you, just to give you a cold shoulder, if you were the one who finished with them. So they try anything to get your attention by ignoring you, your texts. If you have got something in common like a mortgage or something like that, or they keep come back, or texting you or calling you out of the blue, calling you unexpected times, unexpected time. So that's a sign they love you. Yeah, some people say, oh my God, look, we lived in a patriarchal environment for so long. Some men, I've got nothing against men, please, I love men. But a man has been brought up, they have been brought up to believe they can't get away with anything. More girls than you have, more good, more better for you, and things like that. So if it's a guy that comes back, keeps coming back, after some, he's in love with you, because some women, facilitates, some women facilitates a way of men getting away with some behavior that's not acceptable. What I'm saying is that some women are quite happy being the other woman, which I'm not judging, I'm just saying. So, and I like some men as well, but more, I think we live in a society, whatever. So if he keeps coming back, he has feelings for you. He hasn't forgot. It's like, for instance, you go to a restaurant, you have the best sandwich, steak ever, and you gonna do anything to go back to the restaurant, Let's say it's a little bit out of your range, out of your price range. So you gotta do anything to raise the money to get the steak again, or the sandwich, or whatever it is you like that much. So if she or he keeps coming back, they haven't forgot you. They went around and did what they have to do, and they compare, and they thought that you are that one. That witch that I put a magic on him, a spell. Or that witch that put a magic on her, that spell. Anyway, listen, it's true though. If he keeps texting you, if she keeps coming back, She likes you. She, you know, she can't forget about you. Or he. The second way is that they tell you. They tell you. They will tell you. They tell you that they like you. You know, they will tell you something. You know, oh, I like your coffee. You know, that's a compliment. Anything which is positive is like, wow. You know, putting a, you know, I like your coffee. You know, they tell you something that is makes them happy. They tell you, I love you. You know, they might tell you, I love you. And of course, words are cheap. We all know that. It's very easy to manipulate someone with the words. That's right, telepathy. Telepathy. Telepathy is my thing. But if it's someone really opens their mouth to make a compliment about you, about something, is that because they love you, you know. They love you deeply. They might hate you because you were so perfect, you know, but deep inside they cannot help but compliment you. In some ways, something. They tell you, you know, they tell you, oh, you know, even in the more personal moment, they will skip it there because, you know, they will let you know, how much they enjoy you. They love you. They will tell you. They will say something about your health. Some they will let you know. You know. So don't be surprised if they say, "Oh, I like your hair." So you know, like let's say it's a man. You know, man. Ugh, I love men. I've got two boys, by the way, Joseph and Ismail. Three boys. One is in heaven, by the way, but never mind that. So let's say it's a boy and he goes around, you having a great time, and then eventually, you know, he wants to take off and he come back and take off and come back, and then he says something like, oh, I like your hair, maybe because he has so many hair around him in some point, and your hair was different, you know, or your clothing or something, I don't know, you know. You saw the difference because, you know, we used to live we used to live we used to live in a very patriarchy environment when men, you know, some culture, they think it's natural to have more than one wife. You know, I believe that when you love someone, you know, I'm an old fashioned girl, so I believe that you cannot love four wives, five, six. No, you can't. You know, might be physical, fair enough, but for me, you know, um, some aspect of it, you know, in this experience I'm living now, you know, intimacy is so spiritual that you should only have intimacy, intimacy, intimacy with someone you feel connected with. So if you are going out of your way to be physical with everybody else, it's you, but do whatever makes you happy. But for me, it's better to have intimacy with someone that you are connected with, you know. But let's say that some women, some men, they find it a way of, you know. So he comes back to you, and this is the difference, you know. So like eating different type of you know, eating at different restaurants is steak, but that there is that particular steak that really, or the steak that your grandmother cooks or your mom cooks, you know, there is nothing better. So you go back home and eventually you realize, you know, he or she realizes that no, I have had my fun. Yeah, it's fun, but she's the one, he's the one I want to spend the time with, you know, and I want to grow old and hold hands with, you know, hold hands, hold hands, you know, with. So he will tell you, he will tell you some ways, he will tell you, or she will tell you. And the third way is that they will show you by holding your hand. Holding your hand. There's no, I, I like, physical contact and things like that. Yes, in public. We Brazilians, we are very open. Honestly, there's not much more open culture than our culture in terms of showing affection in public. But I could, in my kind of liking, I think it's quite cute when somebody holds hands together, and that goes for you as well. From the LG L no GLBE community, holding hands, showing to the people, look, we stand together. When you hold somebody's hand, it's like we are together, we are one. So he or she will show you, maybe good view in the public, if they come from, if they don't come from this environment of showing affection in public, they will show, because you are unique. There is love, guys. Love is stronger than any culture, and showing affection. I'm not saying go beyond, but showing affection in public is like saying, look, she's mine or he's mine. So it's a sign, showing affection. Maybe you're stuck with a bill, and he has got, or she, or even she, yeah, she has got the money to help you out, and they won't think twice helping you out. They show all the time, when you are sleeping under the cover, the cover is not on your body. Small things, small actions. They cook a meal for you. They make you coffee. You know, they make you a cup of tea. They take you to the bus stop. They take you to work. They pick you up from work. They will show you. It's action. Action, action. Because they can tell you, but if they don't show you, that's why I left that this to the last one. They show you. You know, they show you. They show you in many different ways. You know, so you know how much they love you if they show you. You know, um, let's say you're not feeling very well. You have got a bad stomach, and they probably, if they can, they will take the day off to look after you. This, even if independent of the sex, if you're a woman or a man, they say, no, she's not very well, I'm not going to work today. If they can't do that, of course, some of us work for corporations, establishments, which makes things very hard, but nobody can deny love. Look, if I am, let's imagine, let's imagine, imagine, let's imagine that I am the CEO of a big corporation, and this guy, whatever, calls some department, says that he's not going to work because his wife is very poorly with a bad tummy, I don't know, and he wants to look after her. It shows love. We should be all thriving towards love. I mean, under my company is probably going to lose some money because of this particular guy, but as a human and a heart, I've got a heart. I always think, as a human and with a heart, I will think, okay, he's taking care of his wife. I mean, I'm saying if it's a genuine say, you know, that's love. Anything to do with love is worth fighting. Oh, mom, look, my mom is really poorly, and you show your partner you love them, show. Tell them, yeah, oh, I love you, bro. But your action is not the same. They will realize, and if they spend 30 years with you, they will get tired because your actions are not matching. You are saying one thing, Maybe you are very verbally in that particular moment of intimacy, but then you just change like a frog. Come on, nobody's going to put up with this behavior for too long. At some point, then some people might put up with this behavior for, so many years, but they will burn out of energy of your nonsense, you know. So, 3 ways to say that someone loves you deeply, you know. The first one was they will. Let me check. Yeah, they will they will keep coming back. Yeah, they will keep coming back. They might go in a venture somewhere in a desert island with so many no, they go to an island with so many entertainment, but then they call you in the middle of the party, to tell you that, and that they tell you and they show you. Yeah. So just be yourselves. And remember, this is just tools for you to work with. But love, for somebody to love you the way you'd like them to love you, love yourself. Love yourselves first. Yeah, because love is an energy which can be reciprocate. So if you show love to yourselves, people have got nothing but to love you back. Yeah, love is the answer. For instance, pardon me, I I just had a conversation with my little girl, and you know, she keeps answering the phone after so many times I have kind of let her down, and it shows that she loves me. If she didn't love me, she shouldn't have answered the phone. Nobody should do anything. So we live in a free world universe. Free will, free world universe. So somebody loves you deeply. They come back. They answer your calls. They will get in touch with you, or they will do anything to come back. They will tell you, and they will show you. That's the last and the most important. They will show you how much they love you. Okay. Bye.